letting me film in the orientation I want. Not happy with that. So it says I need to go to
It's showing your
advanced.
picture. It's not even showing a live
Yeah,
video.
okay, I got it. Um, it said I could go to advanced settings, which I don't know where that is. But anyway, uh, done. Nope, crud. Okay, so we're just going to have to roll with it. So see if people can find this. I would refresh the page, Michelle, and see
Yeah.
if you can. Is it pulling up yet?
Yes, but it's not showing anywhere. Now it's just showing it as like a recorded video. It's not
That
showing
was the other
actually.
one. Uh, okay, go to the home then, see if it's there
Live.
on videos.
No, it's just showing one from 2 weeks ago.
Okay,
Refreshing.
it says I'm live.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. Alrighty. So, hello. We always have tech issues. Hi, Ruth. So, what I'm dealing with is it's been a while since I have done a live and I have new equipment, which is always a pain. And so, for some reason, it's not letting me change the orientation. See, orientation blocked. It won't let me do it. So, so when I turn the screen back to look down on my craft table, I'm not sure what is going to happen there. In the meantime, let me see if I can't get this up in here so I don't have to keep holding this. Hey, okay. Yeah, I was hoping that it would show up on my iPad too, but I guess it's because I'm in two different things. So I just wanted to do a quick recap of Creativation. Now, I've been posting a lot on Instagram and on Facebook because whatever I post on Instagram automatically goes to my Facebook page, Palooza. Sorry, I'm dealing with stuff here. And I did learn that StreamYard is a great way to do lives. And so I'm going to try that out next time. Hey, Terry and Yvonne and Tracy and Sandra. So, and Christy and Tess, if anyone is coming in after the live is done or you're coming midway, you can always go back and start over from the beginning because this will end up being as a replay video instead of just, watching it live. So, and there will be a benefit to doing that. So I will say now a couple things. One is, and hi, Carol. Yeah, the StreamYard. So apparently you can do giveaways in StreamYard as well. So I'm going to do a giveaway in this video, but the method I use is comment picker from YouTube videos, but it's only going to pick up the comments that um, are on the replay. It's not going to pick up any of these comments that I'm seeing right now. So basically, when we're all done with this, it's probably going to take 10, 15 minutes for YouTube to put this recorded video in as one of my recorded, replay videos. At that point, you're going to have to come back and comment again to enter the giveaway. So I will show you toward the end here what is going to be given away. Now, hi. Now, I just want to let you know too that once I flip this around, I am going to lose the ability to see what you are saying. But I do have my handy assistant, the legendary mermaid, and she is on the other side of my craft room, and she is on my laptop. Hello, hello, everyone. And so she will be able to, if you have a question, yeah, Legendary Mermaid just commented. You can see the little wrench
Toolbar.
there by her because she has authoritative powers here that she can kind of handle it if something goes haywire back there. So I promise you, I will be doing more lives. Hi, Wanda, and okay, and so I will learn to use StreamYard. It'll be kind of clunky while I'm learning it, I guess. But the benefit of doing that is I can also like interview people who aren't even in the same room with me. Yay! My craft room is really puny. And so, okay, so let's get started. What I wanted to do, there's so much, guys. Oh my. I want to show you the classes or the workshops that I took at Creativation. And I want to show you just goodies that I brought home. Now, I already did one video in the hotel room at Creativation showing you like this bag of swag that I won. Okay. So I'm not going to go over that again, but maybe when I'm done, hey, Broomfield, whoa. When I'm done with this and it becomes a recorded video, excuse me, then I will put the link to the other video because I should have weighed my suitcase when I left, but I know it was under 50 pounds. And so I know that I brought home 35 pounds or more of stuff. Okay. Are you ready to look through all that? Now, this is going to be a little weird, and I hope we don't cause too much problem here with the tech trying to switch over. And I hope that this is going to let me do the, and this is Legendary Mermaid right there. Hey, I want to see if this is going to let me. No, it's not going to let me do that. So I've got to figure out how to get my phone down here in such a way that I can actually show my craft table. So this is you're gonna see my hand and all kinds of weird stuff here for a minute while I'm trying to work this out, because this is not the way my mount works, and so it's a pain. Oops, no. There we go. Okay, so you get to see all my lovely stuff there. And I don't like this view because I don't think you can really see what I have on the table well. So I'm going to pan out a little bit so you can see all my junk back here. These are in no particular order. Now, I did get several bags, a lot of companies and things handing out bags. This is the Hog Tumbler Company, and they actually gave me 2 totes. That one, and I like big cups, and I cannot lie. Now, Hog, H-O-G-G Company, they have tumblers for sublimation. And they did this one, Keep Calm and Creativation, New Orleans in 2024. I love that because I love swag that kind of represents what we were doing. We were at Creativation. So it is a stainless steel tumbler. It's got the straw. And I thought that was really fun. And the first thing that drew my attention was this, because I just think this is adorable. This is your standard size tumbler, but look at this. Hi, Eileen. Is this adorable or what? And it's a keychain, but the lid actually does come off, and you can use that. So then, and I do have a video of their booth tour, so I'm waiting because the owner wanted to tell me something about some tumblers that were there, and she hasn't gotten back to me yet. I wanted to give that information there. So there's the logo, the Stainless Depot Company by Hog. So that's the other. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, I have to move all that. But then at the end, she ended up handing me this one too, which is pretty incredible. And the difference with this one is it's not a tumbler that you're going to sublimate. It is stainless steel on the inside. But this one, this part here, is a radio. And it can come off so you can wash the tumbler, but it also lights up and plays music through Bluetooth with your cell phone. That is pretty cool. Isn't that cool? Okay, so that was the Hog, the Stainless Steel Depot and the Hog tumblers. Next, and these are not in any particular order. I just kind of had to bag everything up. So this is actually a Sizzix bag. What's in here is not Sizzix though. And this was, come on out, this was the Dina Wakely class that we took, the workshop. And so this was about using her neon scribble sticks. And apparently she's had these scribble sticks out for a while, but there we go. But that she's just come out with the neon set. Now, if you're not familiar with scribble sticks, this is what they look like. Think gelato, but not gelato. These add a lot of bright color to your project. So here's what we worked on in class. Now, we used this mixed media paper, and we put it all together and started decorating. And you could see the really bright neon color in that, like in the hot pink. And so this is some of the tags and things we were working on. so that they're going to go in here in this little booklet eventually. We use that stencil. She gave us some of her paints. A lot of times the workshops, what they do is they give you one set of paints and the person next to you a different set. You share them while you're in workshop, and then after that, then you take your set home. Like I got kit B and the person next to me got kit A. So here's some more of the little pieces that we were working on. So these are going to go into my little itty bitty journal. And here's some more of the goodies. She uses a lot of this, which is the acetate that's printed, which is really cool. We have the tissue paper, some of her cut aparts, all kinds of fun stuff. Yes.
Carrie Adcock asked, I need that tumbler for camping. Is it available for purchase?
The music one, I believe so, and if not, it soon will be because they were at Creativation, so they usually do that for, you know, upcoming releases. So I will ask the owner when I get any, when I'm able to get a hold of her. So this is the stamp set that she gave us, which is really cool, and you saw some of those in the pictures here. I thought they were really fun to play with. Like, there they are. Aren't they fun? So that was the Dina Wakely class, and she's just a delight. She's such fun. I mean, nobody is we haven't really had, any bad experiences at the Creativation. That all the teachers this year were just super, and Dina is so fun and personable and lively, and just she's so easy to follow. You don't feel like you're getting lost trying to pay attention in class. Oh, and then on our way out the door, they gave us each this Ranger notebook right there. And it's got a pen, so pretty cool. And then one of the other attendees gave me this fun tote bag. I just thought that was really pretty. Yeah, she is a riot, Eileen, isn't she? And then... Now this is in the evening one night. Sizzix had a kind of a hors d'oeuvre, a little party there for by invite, and they had these cute little bags because that they had stamped, and they had some little gummies that are fish, like Swedish fish, and they had hors d'oeuvres, and they were kind of introducing a new line. I think it's called Under the Sea, and I think Eileen can maybe chip in there and tell me if I'm right. I think it's called Under the Sea. But anyway, that was really cute. And now this is a booth, and this is Maker Stock. Maker Stock makes like blanks for your laser cutters. And so I just got a laser cutter, which I'm working on right now. Oh, and they put their pen in there. I'm just working on unboxing it and getting it set up. So this is a nice little pendant as a reminder. And there's the card. Maker Stock. It's Jackie at makerstock.com. So we were talking about the kind of cutter that I got, and she was sharing me a bunch of different materials. There's all kinds of, these are acrylics, but you go ahead.
It says, yeah, that was Under the Sea.
Under the Sea, yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Eileen and Legendary Mermaid. So these are all labeled birch plywood. Some of these are acetates. There's different materials in here for me to try out. She did let me know that because my laser cutter is a diode, I guess, then it means I can't really do shiny acetate unless I put some kind of a matte sticker on it or something first. But that's doable. I will learn. Okay, and this is another class here. And this one is, okay, this one was about the Tim Holtz, I'm just going to leave that in there because it's hard to get out. The Tim Holtz distress pencils, not the distress crayons, but the distress pencils. So we got the brush, we got these two, which are the soot and the picket fence. And we got the little black soot ink pad. These are just cut aparts to use on the project. And there's some stickers. So what we got was the watercolor pencils set 4. Now he already had the watercolor pencil sets 1 through 3 out. And he just released, yeah, turn it the right way, lol. He just released sets 4, 5, and 6. So this is 4. and they're really pretty and fun to work with. And so you know they match the Distress ink colors that he has. So we had this, what do you call that? Not PDF. It's not a PDF. Okay, MDF board. And it had these sections here. And so we used stencils or different ways of coloring these in. Now this was pre-painted, that was pre-painted, and that was pre-painted, but we used the watercolor distress pencils and did different techniques on each one to decorate them, just so we would get a really good experience. But this is a nice sturdy wall hanging now. And then on our way out from that class, we got another one of those notebooks that say Ranger on them. So this was really interesting, and I was just ordering the watercolor pencils, so I think it's really great that I got those. Looking forward to playing with those some more, trying to get those out of the way. And for the next bit, let's see. Okay, this was Daniel Smith, Extra Fine Watercolors. There's 266 watercolors here because there's several sheets, and you know, you just can dip into them, reactivate them, and play with them. And so basically I was talking to the people at Daniel Smith, and I was telling them how my husband's been using their paints because he has started watercoloring since he retired. And he said, well, here, give this to your husband. And I just thought that was so sweet of them. Okay, that's empty. Oh, I don't know, this here, this is very interesting if you're into paint. Now this is a company, Demero, I think it is, and this is that blue stone called lapis. And this man, his company, Mohammed, said that he's a manufacturer of lapis pigment, and that's all he does. His booth was beautiful, of this royal blue color, and he just grinds them down, not abstracts. He extracts the pigment from that, and he's able to make water. Well, basically, you add a binder to turn it into acrylic paint or watercolor paint or oil paint. And so he had several paints that were mixed up, and he had palettes. So Eileen, you heard of them, and this is so pretty. Anyway, I got my very first piece of lapis from my husband when we were dating, because he used to live in Afghanistan when his dad worked there. And so I told this Muhammad that. I said, my husband graduated from high school in Afghanistan, and he handed me this little stone and said, give this to your husband. I thought it was very sweet. That is where lapis is from, is Pakistan and Afghanistan. Okay, now, this one is one of the I took 2 classes or workshops by Sizzix. This one was Sizzix and 49 and Market. So what we got was this beautiful set of note cards and envelopes, and we did make cards, but so you can put them in the envelopes if you want. And then we got these, which are the stamps and dies for both sizes of the butterfly. So it does like a solid, and then it does the lines, and then you'll see how we did that. And these are rub-ons that they gave us to use. And then also the Catherine Pooler inks that we used. I think the Catherine Pooler inks were for this class. Yes, they were. Ugh, this is a beautiful, they handed out these beautiful, beautiful zip bags that you don't want to lose. And so we were also playing with their, it's in here. No, it's not in here. I put it in one of the other bags, but it is their masking film. So we masked off these butterflies when we did fill the images in the back here. But look at this card here. Isn't that cute? How you can open it up and the butterflies in the back there. And so we have extra ones of those. So if you liked the ink pads, that's part of the giveaway I'm going to show you later. So for those of you who just came in, I was saying that I'm going to do a giveaway later, and you have to stick around because I have to tell you how to enter. It's not just by commenting on this video. It's tricky, 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 tricky. Okay, put that aside. You should see my floor. It's getting pretty crazy. Now, Beacon Adhesives, we're handing these out at their booth, and it's one of those waterproof bags, so you fold it, fold it, fold it, and then you cinch this together. But what was in there was a list of all their glues. not all, because they are primarily an industrial adhesive company. That makes up about 60% of their adhesives, but these are the craft glues. This didn't come in there, but these did, so I want to show you what was in there. Eesh. So they had the mini Fabri-Tacs, they had the mini Power Tack. Oh, they could have just given me that. Mini Zip Dry, mini Foam Tack. Oh, I've been wanting to try that. Mini 527, which I haven't tried. Ooh, another Fabri-Tac. Looks like a lid comes off one of those. There's the barcode, and the reason I have this big tube is because when I was on my way to Creativation, I was at the airport and going down the escalator, and the strap from my rolling backpack fell out of its holder, shredded in half on the escalator. The escalator teeth shredded it. And it's like this material, it's this webbing, but I had to have that fixed in order to put the backpack on my back and go back home. So I went to the Beacon booth with my backpack and I said, please help me. And so they gave me the big tube of Power Tack with a clamp. I got back to the hotel that night and I just overlapped the strap like this, glued it, about an inch square, really good with the Power Tech, and I clamped it overnight. And then I didn't put any weight or pressure on that strap for 48 hours or so, and it did the trick, held up with the weight and everything. It was perfect. So thank you, Beacon, for saving my bacon. Beacon saved my bacon. Bacon saving Beacon. Okay, another Sizzix bag, and this one is the other Sizzix class, and this one has some really big stuff in it. Okay, whoops. Alrighty, those. Okay, they gave us their maker's tape. So this is like a removable tape. It's, low tack, but I love the grit on it because I just recently did a video showing the jewelry press from We Are Makers, and this tape is going to be perfect for that as well. Stacy from Stacy Parks has a line with Sizzix now, and I ended up getting 2 of these, one in the class and I think one in her booth maybe. So those are really cute. Sizzix, they gave us paints, so I got this green tea and gold. These are I think this came from the 49 and Market class because these are the colors that were in there. That we used for those cards. And we used these flower stamps, these word stamps. Now we got a little cheat here because I put them both in the same bag, but we have the fruit and these words here. These are part of the giveaway. I mean, not mine, but a whole brand new set that have never been opened. So again, with the giveaway, I was saying that I cannot figure out how to do a giveaway with the comments, these live comments. So when this video, like 20, 30 minutes, whatever, after I'm done with this live and it becomes a replay, go back and comment real quick, just even one word, hi, and then to enter in the giveaway. And I will do the winners on the 15th. So what we did here's the masking film I was looking for right there. It's 666170 masking film. That was from the other class. I got some of these mixed up. This was the new tool, stamp and spin tool. Now this won best product, new product at Creativation and also in the Frankfurt Creative World, I believe it's called. And I'm trying to get this back out. I'm going to destroy this box, which is okay because I don't need the box anymore. So I want to show you this. This is a tool that goes, we didn't actually use ours because they had them in class for us to use. But this tool at the bottom here, you see, is the stencil and stamp tool. And it is a stamp positioner tool and okay. Yep, I see that, but I don't know how to move forward. Okay. Huh.
Oh,
Is it working again?
Yeah, it's working
Okay,
again.
it's working again. Yeah, I don't know why it's stalled because someone tried to call me, I think. So I wanted to show you that this, I don't think we saw this. This tool at the bottom here is, we didn't get it in class, we use it. It's called the stencil and stamp tool. And it's a stencil, it lines your stencils up so you can stencil, but it also is a stamp positioner tool. So you lift the lid, you know, kind of like the Misty and Tim Holtz stamp positioner tools. But if you take the lid off, then this snaps down there, and then this is your stamp positioner. Oops, this way. So you would lift it up, put your stamps here, stamp, and then spin this one notch, lift it up, ink, stamp again. And you just keep going round and round so that you can, if I can get this, you can make this fancy dancy card that I have misplaced here amongst all these goodies. Here they are. So here's an example how we just took that pear and stamped it around. You can also just make a mixed background by moving the stamp.
A couple things. Carol Hodges says, so they're a separate purchase?
Yes, they are a separate purchase. This is new. The stamp and the stencil and stamp was already out, and this is brand new. And I think, I don't know if you caught this before it went crazy on me, the video, but this won the best new product at Creativation and also at in Frankfurt, Germany for the creative world. So it kind of snaps into position, and it's got all kinds of grids on it so you can put your stamp on there. Okay, so I need to clean all this up. So any other questions about this? This is a really good feel for it. And even though it's two pieces, it's still sturdy for when you know, push your stamp. You could use this as just a stamp positioner without, you know, spinning it around and making a wreath or whatever. You could also do a part of a wreath and have like this on a card. So lots of options there. Let's see if I can pick all this back up here. Okay, so keep in mind, oh, here's some more card pieces. Keep in mind about the stamps that you just saw, because like I said, those are part of another giveaway. Put all this away. So speaking of which, let me show you what's in the giveaway now before we show more of what I brought home. Let me move these, Stacy. Oh, and this is part of the stamp positioner tool. It's just an extra tool you can use.
Also, someone named Rikersboard21 is asking for a shout out. They're trying to grow a small fingerboard business.
Fingerboard? Okay. Okay. So this is the giveaway. So we have a couple things here. This is a set of stencils called Flutter by Penny Black. When I did demos at Creativation for Penny Black booth, I needed a couple sets of these, so I brought my set and this extra set. But now that I'm done, I want to give away this second set. So yes, it's been used at Creativation, but here's what it does. It makes this butterfly image right here. There is an available matching die that you can get on their website. So I'll give you this and the image right there, these two stamp sets. These, they had a drawing in the class, and I won to get these extra stamps and the Catherine Pooler inks. So all this is brand new, and this is brand new. You have to be 13 or over. You have to be in the US because this is so heavy. Let me show you the inks you could get from Catherine Pooler: Orange Peel, Sage, Party Dress, It's a Girl, and Seafoam. So those are the inks there. All you have to do to make it work for me to find your comment is once this video goes up as a replay, then you just have to comment there. And then I will do a random winner on the 15th. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, and then I went by the Sakura booth. This is so cute. This little pencil pouch here. I like this. Look at this. It's like already got some decorations and doodles on it, and then you just finish it up. These were already came on there. It's pretty cute. And some of their pens here, microns and a highlighter, it looks like, and a brush pen and a jelly roll. Now, this little guy, I think his name's Peter, if I recall. He's the one who came up with the name Jelly Roll. And then I got this tumbler, which is so cute, that says Jelly Roll, to advertise the fact that they now have retractable jelly rolls. I love Jelly Roll. Okay. Now, Uniquely Creative, I did a video of their booth, and then this is a make and take that they had. They just said, here, take this. I didn't get a chance to actually make it. And they were handing out jelly beans. And I got this cute little koala that it's actually supposed to pin onto my my name tag, my name badge, my lanyard, but it fell off once and I was so afraid of losing him. And then they gave me this box of Tim Tam, which are Australian cookies. If you've ever had them, they're very rich and very yummy. And I didn't open it because I wanted to show it on video. Okay, we are, looks like we're more than halfway through. My goodness. Now, we had an event that was called Mardi Gras Social Hour. And what it is, it's my membership category is called Creative Professionals at Creativation. And so they had this night for the creative professionals. And this company, which is Craft Express, made everybody this cute little tumbler with the Mardi Gras theme. And it also has a second lid so that you can just use it to hold your can. But they put all the companies that participated in this event. Is there another question, Mermaid? Okay. All these companies had a table there, and we would visit them and talk to them. And so once we got every one of those companies marked
Now,
our tumbler.
Eileen wants to know, how did you fit all this in your luggage?
Oh, Eileen and everybody. So yeah, I know. Good question. I bring the big suitcase, the kind that's too big for check-in, right? I mean, for
carrying around.
for your overhead. Yeah, it's not a carry-on. I bring a really big one and my rolling backpack. I check the big luggage, but inside the big luggage is a folding suitcase, a carry-on size. And what I put in there is 2 medium flat rate cardboard boxes, you know, from the Postal Service that I've already put shipping labels on, and they're flat. So when I get there, I fix the medium flat rate boxes and I fill them full of craft stuff and I ship them home, 2 of them. And I fill that suitcase that I got, the folding one, I fill that full of craft supplies. And I used to have stuff in my suitcase that I brought to hand out. Those are gone now out of my suitcase. So I have all that room. So that's how I get it all home. But anyway, this night, Penny Black was there and they were handing out the little stamp. Artistry, if you're familiar with them, they're a sublimation company. They gave us that and the sublimation tape. Now you have to use a certain tape there because it's heat tolerant. And oh my goodness, I just saw this Artistry button. I wish I would have put that on my lanyard. My lanyard was so full that the buttons were almost going up behind my head. And after I got home, I found another button that I had hastily put into my backpack, waiting for a chance to put it on. And it was Cassie. Cassie, I'm sorry. It didn't get on my lanyard. So we got plastic keychains and maple keychains and the markers. They also have stamps and ink pads, so you can create a project and you can heat set that, you know, like sublimation. I'm going to leave that out and figure out a way to get that on my lanyard. So all that was Artistry. And let's just put that right there. And then this is the Illuma Light Company. They are a resin company, and they were there. That's the resin that I use, and this is a stir stick. It's silicone. And we have the Silver Brush Company was there, and they were handing out some brushes. Looks like some good stencil brushes there. And this is Pear Blossom Press. And they're the ones that I just did a video yesterday showing that, I don't want to, there we go, nope. And a video showing their new lights for making cards. And very, very easy. Instead of having to build a circuit board in the back of your car, you just put a sticker on there. But I want to show you this because it's so cute with the beads, and they got me one sample of the light. That's the light. You just put that sticker on your card and you're good to go. And this cute Mardi Gras mask. How sweet is that? And they were also handing out more Mardi Gras beads. And so the Marvi Ushida people were there, and they handed out this, which is double zip pouch. This is what was in it, this cute little notebook here. Again, great paper in there. And I was playing around with the markers to see. These are the markers that came in there. And you can see inside. But then I needed the permanent black markers because I forgot permanent black markers when I was doing my make and takes. And I just went to their booth again asking for help. And they gave me those Violet Studio. And now those are, I'm trying to think because this doesn't say Violet Studio Designs. I don't see them on here. Pretty sure that this was from that event. Maybe not. And this is a Tonic Studios pouch. Cute, Nuvo, one of their glitter markers. Very sweet. I love the pouch there. And this I thought was pretty interesting. I was talking to this company, and Pacific Arc, and they sell, these are, they're colored pencils, but they're very kind of soft. They're just the leads, and this is a lead holder. You know, you just click it until it comes out. They gave me the colors and like the graphite colors, but then these two kind of broke in transit coming home. So I'm sad about that, but we've got plenty to work with. And they also sell some notebooks there. I'm not sure, I haven't tested the paper quality of them, but I think I would really like to look at more of their products and see what they have. I think those pencils are really awesome. So again, I'm going to leave out my pin. And believe it or not, if you look at my Instagram, I've been playing like crazy with, the stuff I was given at Creativation. Okay. Oh my goodness. So maybe about 4 more bags. Can you believe it? Okay. Another class I took was from Spellbinders. This is the bag that was given to us when we got to Creativation, because you have to have something to hold your stuff in when you're walking around showroom floor. And this was the Spellbinder class. It was using Simon Hurley's new embossing folders and some of his inks. Now this is come on out. There's the embossing folder. It's a 3D, and this one as well. So you can see pretty, pretty, pretty. Now, there's the dies. I would say there's dies here somewhere. So the stencils were the flowers. Here they are. And I inked them up a little bit, but not all the way. So we were stenciling and we were inking over the stencils, but we did encounter a problem. And I don't know what happened, but people kept saying they were having a very hard time inking. And they were Simon Hurley inks. They were brand new. They just took the cellophane off the inks, but like 3 of them were bone dry. We took the ink pad and we just pushed down and dragged it across paper and couldn't get any ink out of it. I felt really bad because it's not Simon Hurley's fault. In manufacturing, something happens, and now and then you get a batch of something or other. I don't know, does Ranger check the whole kit and caboodle every time there's a new batch comes out of the machine? I don't know, but they're like, these are brand new. So these are the dies that match this 3D embossing folder. There's 3 sizes and 3 dies. And so these are 2 of the sizes right there. Aren't these beautiful? Very cute. So that was the Spellbinders class. I'm just not going to bag it up right now. I'll just put it aside like this. Okay. And, okay, this was one of the booths at Creativation. When someone says to you, you really need to check out this booth, listen to them. And I was trying to get Eileen to go see this booth, but Eileen she is so crazy busy, and I think I'm busy, and I think she is way more busy than me. So I don't know if she ever got a chance to go to their booth. And so this is Le Grand. People kept saying, you need to go visit this little scissor booth way at the end and on the kind of like an end cap, the scissors. Yeah, Eileen. And so they have these itty bitty scissors that don't look very important. They're so tiny and they're really lightweight. Let me open the side here. And they did tell me this is a Japanese company. So you see like the writing is all Japanese. And this particular one is called the Alex, Alex scissor. I know you are not there to experience it. These are featherweight. They are extremely lightweight. You pick those up and you feel like My First Scissors by Fisher Price. It feels so incredibly lightweight that you're sure they're going to be just cheap, but they are amazing for fussy cutting. So they gave me, we did this while we were there, and they gave me this little piece of paper also. So you just fold it. This is origami paper, yes. So of course it's going to cut really well on origami paper. I haven't played around on cardstock, but you know, it's just so sharp that when you pick them up and you start cutting, you kind of do an intake of your breath and go, ah, it's just so amazing. So looking forward to these coming into the US. They did say that they are going to be stocked and sold from the US in May. So again, that is Le Grand, and they're pretty cool. So I wouldn't do the super heavy chipboards, but these are pretty cool for, you know, lighter weight. Okay. And this is some goodies. These are some goodies that some of the other creative professionals gave. We always hand out our pins to one another, and I'm trying to get this. Here we go. Someone made totes for us. They're so cute. Let's Get Messy. Isn't that adorable? And then this gal gave us, beside her pin, there's like a sticker and candy. A Society of Wildflowers. And the one who made this tote also made these. It says creative, and she always includes the coolest stuff. Hand lotion, lip balm, Tic Tacs, you know, for, you know, one year I think she gave us Tylenol or something. Pretty fun. Some chocolates and more candy from this gal, Très Jolie Kit Club. She does the laser cutter too. And this gal, I thought this was pretty fun. She makes these scissor charms. I guess I should have left those little handy scissors out. She makes scissor charms. So this feels like it's acetate, and she makes these. You just hang it on your scissors so everyone knows whose scissors they are. Pretty cute. And I just kept it in the bag because I didn't want to lose it, you know, at Creativation anyway. I did have scissors with me to do make and takes. And we're getting there. Okay, next up, this was one of the booths that we visited, and this company is Bristle Magic, and they sell brush, cleaner, and conditioner. And this is what they would make you. It's a big Mardi Gras necklace with a sample of Bristle Magic. Now, this is sold on Amazon. It's sold on Dick Blick. It's sold at Jerry's Artorama. So we got I did film there, and you will see that on...
Matthew asked if you ever did acid.
Acid? No. I never did drugs. And so these are the full size. This is for acrylic brushes. This is for oil and acrylic. And it says travel size. They do have bigger ones. And he said that, first of all, they're biodegradable, non-toxic, non-flammable, no fume, and they're USDA approved because they're like eco-friendly. But I was talking to him about my husband doing painting now, and so he gave me the full-size bottles here, or the travel size. But very interesting. And they their business is in New Orleans. Okay. And we're trying to get through all this, so no, without acid. Okay, so last year I went to the Maker Flow booth, and they are a sublimation company, and this is really cool. So last year we did tumblers and we did dip pens. This year they had these transfers already made up for the Mardi Gras theme, and these like faux leather coasters, and we just used their new mini heat press, which is around $65, I think. And I just think that is so pretty. It says NAMTA and then Maker Flow, but I kept this because how cute is that too? But I just love that coaster. I'm going to leave that out because I'm going to use it. And they gave me some UV resin to, you know, play with. And then the other make and take, I went back later, and that's this necklace. And so this is the UV resin like these. You put dried flowers in the bezel. And if you look at the back side, that's also pretty cool. So, and I was wearing this around Creativation. It's pretty cute. And I'll just leave the coaster out. All right. Now and then, the NAMTA board would have little treats out for us as well. Like sometimes it'd be chocolates. This time they had these little fish that have Creativation 2025, which is in Seattle. And they would just give you some kind of little toys or whatever.
That one's kind of off to the screen. You might want to.
Yeah, I'm looking through the phone. It should be showing up because it.
Okay, now it is.
Okay, anyway. And they gave us these necklaces that lit up. So, which is cool when you're walking around at night. And then strobes, and then solid on, and then off. And that was from the NAMTA board. Now this is a make and take from a booth. I believe this is Icon Art, the one that you make your own stencils. There's Nola. And then this is stencil 1. We had a stencil and we did the paint over that. Very cute. And then I think they just heat it with a blow dryer, but I need to like iron it. And here's what we were talking about with there's one of my other cards from class. Finally found the other one. And these stamps here are Eileen Hull's new stamp set. I'm sorry, it's her new die set, the stamps. That was part of our last class. And this is the card I was talking about with the easy light. And they have, which I have this video up now, they have one that when you push it once, the light stays on. And if you blow it, it turns off, which I just think is brilliant. Okay, new from Marvi Yoshida is their new jewel picker, which has this head that's flatter and broader for picking up really heavy items, and also for, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, you can use it for your diamond dots. Pretty fun. I don't know when that's going to be available, though, for sale. This is the slice tool. It is a little itty-bitty ceramic blade. And this is the Magicals, Lindy's Magical, which looks like this. You just sprinkle it out there, add water, and all these colors come from this one little jar. It is such fun. And they actually gave us a little spray bottle. And then Buttons Galore and More had these little doodads, ephemera there. So much. Believe it or not, we're almost to the end. Okay, and this is the last bit, and it is a class. It's not the Uniquely Creative class. It was from Deco Art, and they have new paint that came out called Deco Earth. And the reason they're saying that is because it's premium reclaimed acrylics. They take all your old house paint. So like we had to do a lot of painting when our house flooded 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. And so we have all these half gallons left over, right? But they will take those half gallons and they will reformulate them and turn them into craft paint, which comes in these colors right here. They got 27 colors, and they do plan on coming out with more. And you can mix these right now as they are. They just gave us a color wheel. This is the apron they gave us in class. Craft a Better World. Now these are a little bit more expensive than their current craft acrylics, but not by much. I mean, like 50 cents a bottle or so. I mean, it's not much at all. So these were from the class, and this was an extra set given to me by them. And these are creamy, and you don't shake them. But, old habits die hard. I want to grab that and just give it a good shake, and you don't need to. Then they gave us the paint brushes to use in class. We made a color wheel, just mixing the pink, blue, and yellow to make all those colors. And there's the stencil we used. And then we played with just washing color over this wood and applying the butterfly. Now I'm going to put an image back here. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So it was very interesting paint, and I think this is, oops, crash. I think it's going to be very fun to work with it. And the interesting thing about it too, I said it was really thick and creamy, is that it has good coverage. There's my head in your way. So even like the white and the yellow, you didn't have to just keep coating it over and over and over again to get a solid color. And there were, you know, people who paint a lot and do mixed media and all that, playing with these paints for the first time were saying, ooh, we love them. They are so pretty and they work so well. Oops, I was wrong. There's an, oh, okay, yeah, no, that's it. I thought I found another bag, but I didn't. So that is it, except that I just want to remind you about this, and that is the giveaway. In order to enter, I just can't go through all of these comments live. But so if you will come back, I don't know how long it takes, 15, I keep saying changing the time, 15 to 30 minutes, whatever, before YouTube makes this on replay, just come back real quick, leave a comment, and that would, that way I have all of them there to be able to go through the comment picker and do that. Let's see if I can get this back up here to say goodbye. I don't know, we shall see. I have to get this other thingy up here. Okay. Tech issues again. While I turn this around. Whoop. And ta-da! So, thank you everyone for stopping by. That was pretty crazy and just a very, very fast look at everything. I mean, I was unpacking and trying, in order to get everything packed right or wherever it would fit, I would just throw, you know, like items together, paper with paper, paint with paint, that kind of thing. So I had to reorganize everything once I unboxed it all by putting it, this came in that class, this came in that class. So I might not have done it 100% perfectly, but I'm glad I went, glad, yeah, it is so much stuff, but you know, it is a blessing. I actually have, so I always bring a helper with me. If I receive something that I already had, you know, or had already purchased, whatever, many times I will give it to my helper, the item to my helper, because, you know, they're there and they're not getting paid. But I'm still able to promote the product because I have it. Maker's Magic gave us a little tiny jar of their Maker's Modge. I think it's Maker's Magic. And I had a big jar, so I gave her the little jar so that she could try it as well. And so, but I've still been using it and, you know, promoting them on Instagram, etc. Okay, now that I'm not showing products, does anyone have any questions about Creativation or that aren't drug related like acid? A sneaky comment there. I'm going to try and put this in the holder without. Now you can see this is my arm here that holds my camera normally when I'm filming, but I want to get this in there. Okay. Any questions about Creativation or the experience or anything? People always say, you know, how was New Orleans? It was so windy. If you saw any of the photos coming out of there, my hair was like, Eileen, you were cracking up about your hair when I videoed you in this booth, the Sizzix booth, but I think we all had wild hair. And you know, this is really thick, so my hair was way out. I couldn't do anything with it. Anyway, but I think of all the years, this is my 7th year doing Creativation. I think this has been my favorite year of all. And kind of hard to explain, but I just love connecting with the people, connecting with my friends, you know, and connecting with the vendors, because you become friends with them and you just love seeing them again. So it's really nice. And yeah, any other questions there? I think there we go. Okay, it wasn't uploading. There we go. Yeah, it was.
H said not sure if you said when the light stickers go. When do the light stickers go on sale?
The light stickers are there now. Pear Blossom Press. I just placed an order today, so you can get it like a set of 2, a set of 3, a set of 5, and a set of 20. And if you get a set of 5, they end up being like $3.50 a sticker. That's really good because you have to realize too that it comes with a battery. You know, these watch batteries are $5 a piece. If I go to Walgreens, yeah, you can get them bulk somewhere. But so, yeah. So I just ordered a set of 5 of those, and I ordered the little flame thing and the stamp set. They have a stamp set that says push and just a couple little things like that. So I'm looking forward to getting those because I really liked Um, yes, Eileen, the show had a really good vibe, and I love. Let me just say too, be careful about people spreading rumors about, oh, is crafting dying? There's been several videos lately just because they heard Close to My Heart is closing, and then they heard that Joanne is filing Chapter 11 bankruptcy, not Chapter 13. They're not closing. And so there's all these videos going out. Is paper crafting dying? Well, there is a self-fulfilling prophecy if you keep spreading that kind of stuff. It's not dying, and it's evolving. And there is more of the blending of the fine art and the crafting community and products that we are, it's really it's really, there's the line between the two is not so distinct. You know, we use fine art products. We're using their stuff. You know, Eileen makes dies and she makes embossing folders, and we use those in mixed media too. And we're using paintbrushes and quality paints. And you know, that line is really changing, and changing in a good way. It's a good point. So I did hear, and I quickly jumped to try to counteract it, but one of the vendors told me that they almost didn't come because a company told them, Creativation is just all art now. And that couldn't be farther from the truth. It's not just art. There are companies that sell fine art products, there's companies that sell craft products, there's companies that sell kind of a mix of both. Look at Arteza, you know, and Sizzix, help me out here, Eileen. Sizzix is joining with Royal Talons, I think. I think that's an announcement that they were kind of making. They're joining with them instead of creating our own art, you know, line, we're going to partner with them and really be in the forefront of helping these two communities really join together. We need to band together, you know, and I think that that will keep the creative world alive. And another thing that really struck me, one of the highlights of the event was Stacy Park from Scrapbooking Made Simple. We were at dinner with her, and she was just kind of sharing her story, and she shared such inspiration about we need to keep the creative life flowing. We need to keep it alive. And October, thank you, Eileen. That's when they will work together, Royal Talons and Sizzix. So someone once asked Stacy Park, she has a scrapbook store, and they said, "Oh, you're the last store that was in competition with you has closed. That's good for you." And she said, "No, no, it's not good for me because every time a scrapbooking store closes, it hurts the crafting community." She says, and it hurts my store. It doesn't help my store. And I really appreciated her input on that. And that's a way to keep this going. We want the stores to stay open, especially the brick and mortar if we can. But we want all the companies to stay open. Great. I don't want to see them close either. But, you know, I'm not going to go out there and do this doomsday. Oh, I went to Hobby Lobby and they hardly had anything on the shelf. And, you know, it just creates a discouragement instead of making a way to encourage one another to say, get out there and do what you can with what you have, get what you can, what you're able to use, you know, use things in a different way, but create. You want to keep getting that message out there. Create. Whatever you do, create. And so thank you everyone for watching. We have been going for 58 minutes and I do hope to do more lives, and I'm going to get on StreamYard because my friend Eileen recommended it, and I think that's going to be a much better solution, and I can get that horizontal view in here instead of this orientation. Not a fan of it. And yeah, so anyway, appreciate all of you followers. Thanks for sticking around for this entire live. It was a lot of stuff. Now, last year after Creativation, I didn't do the showing all the swag. I go back and forth because I don't want to create a sense of envy or angst. You know, look at all the cool stuff I got and you didn't. You know, I don't want that to happen. But yet, I also want to honor all the companies who came and who gave and who taught and who demoed. You know, I just had such a blast. And it's the people, it's the creativity. Imagine being surrounded by 1,500 people, all creative minds getting together and inspiring one another. So it was a blast. I look forward to next year, which the dates I have right here on my little fish, and they are April 4 through 8 in 2025 in Seattle. So, and I will be doing more videos still because I still have some booths that I've filmed that I haven't put up on video yet. So all that, thank you so much for watching and for coming along, and thank you everyone for all of your wonderful comments. I gotta pull this thing down and see if how we can stop this thing. And don't forget to come back when this video is on replay so you can comment to get a chance to win the giveaway that I showed.